So it's day 2 of the Contemporary Read-a-thon. I'm currently reading Precious. I'm on page 19. I actually didn't read anything yesterday. But I'm gonna let you know right now, I don't like the mom. She could get slapped because she's so disrespectful, man. Like, it's already angering me. So Precious, this lovely lady, is writing about herself, about her life story right now. So it's narrated by her, and she's talking about her past and her present. So right now she's talking about like the first time she had a kid at age 12, and a lot has happened in these 19 pages, and I'm like, oh my god, how am I gonna make it through this book? But the mom, I'm trying to see like how it's like where it's going, because I haven't watched the movie and I'm currently now reading the book for the first time. But I think after I read the book, I'm actually gonna watch the movie because it's on Hulu. So that's my goal. Before I head to work, I'm gonna read some more, go to work, maybe sneak a little read at work, and then come back home and then do homework, because I have to read another book too for homework. So I don't actually know how much I'm gonna read this week for the Contemporary-A-Thon, but my goal is to read this one, and then if the book that I have to read for school takes too long, I'm gonna actually pick up this one, because this one actually meets a lot of the requirements for all the challenges for the read-a-thon. So it's a book loved by my favorite booktuber, who is Chelsea, diverse, new to me author, illustrated cover, and I think that's all the challenges. If not, I'll try to figure it out. So my goal is to read that one and that one at least this week. If not, I don't know, maybe I'll just have extended this Contemporary read-a-thon for myself. So I'll give you an update when I have one. Okay, so I'm currently at work right now, and I'm waiting for a meeting to happen, but they text me saying they're gonna be late. So before they show up, I'm gonna talk to you a little bit about Precious. I got that far into it. It's not that many pages, but she got kicked out of her school, and now she's trying to go to an alternative school, or I guess you could also say a continuation school. One of the teachers or admin staff is trying to explain to her that there's two sides of the school. It's a pre-GED class, where it's for people who have a grade level lower than 8th grade, I think, or she could go to the regular GED courses, but she has to take a test before then. I'm hoping that she's probably going to pre-GED. I'm hoping the teacher or somebody is going to be her mentor, because the people in her life are trash. For example, her parents ain't shit. There's a lot of flashback scenes of a lot of like hard things to like discuss, and I don't know if I should spoil what's happening, because like if people want to read this, but I guess it's on the back. So basically she's on baby number 2, and it's her father's baby. He's been raping her, but then also like her mother has been too, but her mother's also like blaming her that her father is no longer with her mom, or like no longer like in the relationship like that, and they've physically abused her, they've verbally abused her, and it's kind of hard. So I'll probably read more later, because I have to go to, or I'm waiting for this meeting to start and I don't want them to walk in. So I'll probably read during my lunch break and then give you another update. So talk to you soon. So I finished Precious, and I think I'm gonna rate it a 2.5, and I'm kind of, I don't want to say disappointed, but because when I started reading it, I was like into it, but it got to a certain point, maybe like halfway through, where I was losing interest and nothing was really happening other than all the negative things that were happening to Precious. And there are some explicit scenes that could trigger a lot of people because she does have like a lot of flashbacks to her life, or that she's writing down. But like I said earlier, it's a lot of repeating itself, and nothing happened at the end. Like, all this stuff happened, and I feel like it's gonna be better as a movie because how it ended is like one of those, I don't even know how to describe what it is, but I'm hoping that the movie's better. What I do like is that you know that she has friends, or she gets friends when she starts going to the alternative school, and they actually have most of the students' life stories in here, so I do like that as a part of the book. But yeah, I thought there would be more of a connection to the teacher and Precious, but not really. I feel like her main person who was there for her while reading it was a student named Rita, because she's assisting her or like going with her to these meetings. I don't want to spoil what kind of meetings, but going with her to like meetings and being there for her. But like I said, like nothing really happens. So I'm gonna actually rate this a 2.5, and I'm kind of sad because I was hoping that, I thought when going into it, I thought it was gonna be at least a 4 or 5-star read for me, but now finishing it, it's not. So I'm debating if I want to watch the movie right now, because I know, or I'm hoping, I don't want to say no, I'm hoping the movie is gonna be not a 2-star movie, because I've heard a lot of things, and my friend said that the movie is most likely different than the book. So yeah, if not, I'm probably gonna pick up a different book and start reading. So I will update you on whatever I do next. Okay, so update. I have completed Finding Yvonne. This completes the challenge for illustrated cover, a diverse book, new to me author, and what was it? I think it was like a contemporary book that is beloved by someone in the booktube community, and I chose Chelsea, who is the co-host of Contemporary-A-Thon. I think she gave this book a 5 stars, and I didn't end up liking it as much as her. I gave it a 3 star. I can say that I didn't like the main character, who is Yvonne. I loved the best friend. I think their relationship was good. I liked the teacher and how motivational she was trying to be. Her boyfriend, I didn't care for at the beginning, but at the end, when a certain situation happens, I was like, you know what? Good for you for stepping up. The second guy who's involved in the book, no, wasn't it. The father, I didn't really care for the father. I kind of wished he was there more in the book. But basically, it's about Yvonne, who's trying to find herself. She's 18 years old, and she's been playing violin since her mom left when she was a young girl. But now she's feeling not passionate about it and discouraged from even signing up for any colleges that are for instruments. I can't even think. But basically, she doesn't want to sign up or apply to colleges that require her to play the violin because she doesn't think she's good enough anymore. And throughout this book, she's trying to figure out what makes her different or what makes her I guess stand out. She's trying to find herself, and she ends up meeting this boy at the beach. Well, he's not a boy, he's a young adult. He is a man, but she meets him at the beach. He is a street musician who also plays the violin, and they have this certain spark together. But things kind of go wrong because she also has, I don't want to say he's her boyfriend, but they've been together or talking to each other for 2 years, but they're not exclusive. But she has that person also on the side. But things start going south, and she's trying to cope or understand with her past. Or she's trying to cope with her past and understand like what's happening now in her life. But it was a 3-star book. I was hoping for something more. Some situations were predictable, and I was just hoping for more. But it's an average read, and I would say if you want to try it out. So Finding Yvonne by Brandy Colbert. For the last challenge, I am reading Miles Morales, Spider-Man. This will actually complete the last challenge, which was read a book with green on the cover. Obviously, I don't have the cover on me, but the cover is green. I am currently on page 6 with Tom Holland. That's my bookmark. This is my bookmark. But, you know, we gotta put Spider-Mans together because Spider-Verse, you know? But I'm gonna read more later, and I'll give you an update about this book. My goal is to, I don't think I could complete it tonight because I have homework, but my goal is to complete half of it and finish the rest tomorrow because the read-a-thon is almost over. So, that's the goal. Okay. Talk to you soon. Bye. Okay, so I'm gonna give you a little update of what's happening. So I've been trying to download or upload these videos that I've taken on my phone for, I don't know, a while now, and it's not working out. So all the past footage that I have, you aren't able to see. So I'm gonna just hope this video works and I could upload it to my computer so I could just upload this vlog. I was not able to read Miles Morales Spider-Man this time because in the last clip I said I was going to start it. Instead, it turns out I had to read Passing by Nella Larson for my English homework. It's split up into 3 parts, and it's about how would I explain this? Okay, so it's about 2 female characters who are mixed, and I believe they're both mixed with white and African American, right? So passing is when you basically dissociate with one of your races and then stand with the other half of you, right? So the main character we follow is Irene, and she works closely with the African American community, but she is starting to reconnect with an old friend. I don't want to say they're friends, so I'm gonna say like an old acquaintance who has passed over to the white community. And we're following these two people in these 3 parts. I can say right now, because I think I've completed like the first 2 parts. I don't really care for their characters. I don't understand why, if you don't like somebody, why would you talk to them or continue to hang out with them? Because they're still, you could tell in the book there's like tension between the characters, and that they're sort of jealous of each other, but it doesn't say like what parts of them or like why they're jealous of each other. Because Claire, who has dissociated her African American side, has married a rich white man who is racist, and the things he calls her, I wasn't prepared for this book, and I was like, wow, this is a school book. It's a lot to take in. I think the concept of the book is something that should be discussed, right? And I like it a lot. But the writing is something I don't care for, because we do get flashback scenes, but it doesn't seem like it's a flashback scene. It seems like it's written in their present time until they're like, oh yeah, that's what happened in whatever year it happened. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. It's, I guess, an easy read. Like, the words aren't big or anything. It's somebody in my class was like, oh, it felt like elementary school writing level, right? So it's easy to read. It's just how it's presented or how it's written isn't as entertaining as I thought it was going to be. And I wasn't going to continue it because now we don't have to read it for the class anymore. But since we were supposed to read the whole book and I didn't read the whole book for the class, the 3rd part was spoiled for me. And I kind of want to read it to see how it led up to those events, because there's a plot twist that happens in the book. And when you read it, you don't think any plot twist things are happening. So I'm going to continue reading it. But I just wanted to give you a quick update of what I've read for this read-a-thon. So a new video should be out soonish. I'm hoping this video uploads. And yeah. Like and subscribe if you want to like and subscribe. I'm not going to tell you how to live your life. So do you, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.